Howdy, howdy, and welcome back. Locksmith 101. I am Mike. Today, a little bit of impressioning. What we have is a diesel storage cap that a guy dropped off. Dropped off a couple of them to us, but did one already, so I knew which way to turn it. And now we're going to do this one so you can see how to go about it. First, you're going to need your tools. Tool number one, some proper eyeballs. Now, me personally, I like to use like 2.5s to really bring it up. And I added to one of these guys. Now between this, that, and your pippin file, you've got everything you need. Small round file will work, but a pippin will get you what you want. All right, let's go play with this. Alrighty, here we've got it set up on a vise here so we can see what we're doing. We've got our key, and our other major tool is some kind of a key holder. You do not want to do this with your fingers. You will wear yourself down to nothing. Next step I like is to smoke the key. Now I simply smoke it by running my file across the flat and just getting a little bit of a shiny. All right, get it in. Get your key in there, give it a soft wiggle, and then bind it. And once you've bound it a little bit, you've got them wafers in a spot where they're going to scar, hopefully. The goal is to hopefully they scar the key up just a little bit. And that's where the eyeballs come in. And then you just simply, you find your spots. Take your sharp edge of your pippin, the sharper edge is the most sharp, and just get you that beginning score. And then just start working your way along. You'll get marks here and there, and then the marks will shift a little bit. Once you've achieved a spot with one and it's not marking for you anymore, another one will appear, or it should. I've seen people do this in various ways. They'll just aggressive as sin and just take a whole bunch of meat off the key at once. I try not to do that. I'd rather go through this a few more times than necessary because I'll get a cleaner key. Because when you're impressioning, you will never really get a proper key. You will get an approximation, but every once in a while they'll have to do a little extra wiggling or something to get, but nobody told them to lose their key. And you just keep going on and on and on. You'll get another mark here or there. And once you have three, you can pretty much gauge the rest of them because they're all gonna start popping up pretty quickly. It'll fight you, but it'll also give it up. And we just go along and along until you feel that key turn. And with luck, you'll feel it when it initially turns, it'll turn tight. And when it does that, it'll give you a magnificent mark. Tell you exactly where you're off. I don't think we're going to be getting close on this one. And you get your key. You start forming it up. It just becomes a key. It'll do that over time. And it's not something you're going to learn overnight. I suggest starting with a cam lock, a wafer lock. They're a little easier to do this with. Gives you a little bit of time, skill, and patience, because you do have to have a level of patience for this. Because sometimes it does not want to cooperate. And you have to start over. I think I got one on the tip of that. And around and around and around. Oh yeah, we're getting close now. I can feel that. Good. Oh, look at that. Now that's the goal. That's the skinny. You get that turn. Woo-hoo! And like I wanted, it feels just a little tight. I don't know if you can see that, but it gave me a great, yeah, you're not going to be able to see that with this lighting in here, but it gives me a great mark on my number one. So once we tap that, we have a functioning key. And that's all there is to it. Practice it, be it, learn it, and you'll become better at it. Stay safe, be well. We'll catch you on the next flyby. Peace on.